welcome back to Scotty's Clock World. I upload new clock repair videos on Sunday and Wednesday mornings of every week. In this episode, I start to put the movement back together again, aligning pivots with their corresponding bushings. Alright, we're ready to put the wheels back into the movement now. The pivots on all the wheels have been polished. The bushings have been replaced. Some of them with a version bushing tool, other ones using a reamer and a pin vise, and the last one done using a couple of broaches. So they're all done, we're now ready to roll. So we'll start putting the wheels back into the movement. We'll start off with the great wheel, setting that in first, putting the end of the loop over the post, then positioning the pivot into the bushing. Now we'll put the other side on also, the time side, and get them set up first. Then we can start to put the wheels in. So we get them aligned. That one's a little bit tight actually. That's better. Alright, there we are, finally. Alright, first wheel on the time side. Goes there. Second wheel. Goes in under there. Drops into that bushing there. Here we go. The third wheel goes there, in that bushing there. So we get him in. There we go. And we'll put the escape wheel in later on because it fits in there. Turn the movement round. Now if the motion works, that fits in there. Get those teeth aligned, and that wheel goes there underneath. I'll put that in first. Alright, that's better. Now, first wheel on the strike side. Goes there. The maintenance cam fits in there. That's got him. The warning wheel goes in there. Where's that bushing got to? A bit hard to see in there. Goes there, and I'll put the maintenance cam back in again. Try not to knock other ones out at the same time. There we go, the bushing is just visible. Right, that's got those. And then the fly will go in there. I'll lift warning wheel up a tiny bit, which will make it easier to fit it in. Actually, I've got to move this leg, it's a bit too close. So I'll take that off and move it round the corner. Put that back on. Tighten it down. Now we've got a reasonable chance of getting the fly to fit in its bushing. Right, there we go. Right, now we've got the hammer lever, which goes in here over the top of that. Now the J-hook. This is where the J-hook goes. Oh, we've moved that wheel. Take it out, put it back in again. Goes there. The J hook goes there. And the lift lever goes there. All right. Now, turn that round. I'll pick up the top plate. Remove that clamp. Drop the escape wheel in. Pivot into the bush. Hold it up. And then put the plate on, the top plate on, over the top of the motion works and both the winding arbors. Get them into position first. And then lower the plate. Alright, let's see what we've got. How high we are up here and what's holding things up. Now, don't want to push heavily on anything. We don't want to break any pivots. And that, I'll put a screw into that post there to get just a tiny little bit of a bite on it. That'll give us one position while we're looking at the others to find out what's happening around here. Alright, they're all loose, that's in. And that should, there we go, that's what I was looking for, and it's also dropped the hammer out, so we'll lift that up, put it back in. That's the hammer there. So now we should be able to get a second screw into one of those posts. Okay, make sure we got that centered. Now we can get the hammer back in again. We'll tighten those screws down just a tiny bit. And now we can start looking to see what we've got in the way of pivots that may or may not be in place. Alright, turn it round. Lift levers come out, but that goes in later on. Initially we need to get some of these wheels in place. So, right, that's right. We've got, they're both there. And I'll have a look at getting some of the strike side wheels settled in first. That should, wait a minute, that wheel's supposed to be on top of there, alright. Take it out, we'll start again. Okay, back where we were. First wheel on the time side, we'll get him into his pivot, which is there. Second wheel, whoop, moved him too far. Bring him back a little bit. Tiny bit more. And that's got him. Now, we'll have to get the escape wheel in position. The top pivot in its bush. There we go. Now we can position the bottom pivot, which goes there.